So as we saw yesterday, it's a virtual machine. It's emulation of the particular computer in the systems. Virtual machine operations are based on the computer architecture and functions of real or hypothetical computer.
Okay.
We knew that virtual machine is nothing but the emulation of the computer, particular systems. Virtual machine implementation needs a special hardware, software, or a combination of both. Not every machine we can have a virtual machine. Getting it? Can I go to next slide?
Yeah. Yeah.
See here, all our virtual machines in this VM networks, shared storage, NFS server with now.
Yeah.
There is a separate email machine for the email server, which is also virtual machine. There are many the client. There are many clients on the top. There are also virtual machines. Storage server, NFS server, ICCS server, directory server, content management server. So all can be kept in a virtual machine environment.
Right. Okay.
And there is a one more called open virtualization format. The open virtualization format is basically there is a one Microsoft Office is providing virtual machine called hypervisor, and VMware gives its own virtual machine. There is one more called Citrix. They give their own virtual machines.
Okay. So this is like a standard.
There are the people who provide the virtual machines, softwares, everything, so that if you install those in your server, now you can make your virtual machines automatically. In my machine, I have installed, I have made one, the same machine client will act as a Linux machine. Currently it is Windows. I have closed, I have shut down those things. It's an open source from VMware where you create a Linux and then whenever you want, you can open it. So it will act as a separate machine altogether.
Okay.
Now, assuming that in your environment, you created or you deployed your product in hypervisor virtual machine. But in the actual deployment place, they don't have hypervisor, they are using VMware. Then it will be very difficult for you to set up everything. You have spent a lot of time in configuring the OS, configuring all the database, everything. Doing the same thing would really kill the time. Deployment should be smooth.
So this is saying open virtualization
Format.
format.
So I export from the hypervisor to an open virtualization format.
Okay, so if I'm running VMware or Microsoft, whatever, I can export it to the OVF format
And bring back and import back.
and import it back. So I can go from, say, VMware, I can export it and then I can import it into a Microsoft VM environment and read the same thing.
Correct.
Okay. And is this similar to what Docker is?
Similar to?
Docker, have you heard of Docker? There's a lot of talk about that. Docker.
Okay. It is not a docking station normally used for laptop. Is it you are not referring that one, right?
It is a very hot company just last 2 years that is come up with their technology, and I think it does something similar to this. So now Microsoft is doing something with Docker, and VMware is also supporting Docker, and so on and so forth.
Let me
Sounds
Google it.
like open virtualization format.